I know that a lot of people on my side of the political aisle don't agree with my position on the death penalty. I'm in favor of the death penalty. I think it should be used sparingly and only in instances where there is absolute proof that you did what you did. But I am a firm believer that if you take somebody's life, then you have forfeited your right to live among us. And I have absolutely no problem with the death penalty. And if there has ever been a clear cut case for the death penalty, it would be the racist El Paso mass shooting in 2019. I don't know if you guys remember, but a guy went into a Walmart in El Paso, Texas in 2019 and killed a bunch of people in a racist attack. He was charged with federal hate crimes and he was given 90 consecutive life sentences, but no death penalty, which is fucking insane to me. And now Texas is going to cut him a plea deal in order to just wrap everything up to spare the families there, because he's already been convicted in federal court. The Texas proceedings are a formality. I'm going to read you the article here in just a moment, but this is a case where the death penalty is warranted. Shame on federal prosecutors under the Biden administration for not pursuing it. And I understand why Texas is not pursuing it at this point in time, because even having the case is a moot point, but then don't have the fucking case at all. Either punish the man for what is the proper punishment for the crime he did, or don't even fucking bother to have the case, especially since he's already in custody of the federal government for the rest of his life. But this is a case where the death penalty is warranted. Gunman who killed 23 in racist attack at Texas Walmart offered plea deal to avoid death penalty. The gunman who killed 23 people in a racist attack at an El Paso Walmart in 2019 in one of the deadliest mass shootings in U.S. history has been offered a deal to avoid the death penalty, a Texas prosecutor said Tuesday. The announcement by El Paso County District Attorney James Montoya is a significant turn in the criminal case of Patrick Crusius, 26, who was already sentenced to 90 consecutive life sentences after pleading guilty in 2023 to federal hate crime charges. Under the Biden administration, federal prosecutors also took the death penalty off the table but did not explain why. Shame on you. Shame on you. In addition to the federal case, Crusius was also charged in state court with capital murder. Montoya said he supports the death penalty and believes Crusius deserves it, but he said he met with the families of the victims and there was an overriding desire to conclude the process, though some relatives were willing to wait as long as it took for a death sentence. The vast majority of them want this case over and done with as quickly as possible, he said. Montoya also said pursuing the death penalty would mean a long and drawn-out legal battle with many hearings and appeals. I could see a worst-case scenario where this would not go to trial until 2028 if we continue to seek the death penalty, he said. And like I said, I understand why Texas is doing this, because at this point in time, even having the trial is moot. The guy's going to die in federal prison. He's there for the rest of his life. The federal prosecutors should have given him the death sentence and been done with this fucking trash. Also, just really quickly in regard to this story, you're going to hear a lot of people on the left side of the political aisle say, look, Texas is being racist. They're not going after the death penalty for a guy that went on a racist attack in a Walmart. He was targeting Mexican folks and whatever and whatnot, what have you. No, that's not the case. If you see anybody that is saying that out there on social media, please correct them. The reason why they're not seeking the death penalty is because the family wants this wrapped up as quickly as possible, because the guy's already in federal custody for the rest of his life. So all of this is a fucking waste of time, money, and resources to begin with. The underlying point of this video is this is a prime example of why we need the death penalty. Used sparingly, but why we need it. This guy doesn't deserve to be breathing anymore. He should not be breathing anymore. And I don't give a shit about how much it cost to execute somebody versus keep them alive in prison. I don't care. It doesn't fucking matter to me. I don't care about the humanity aspect of it. I'm being very sincere when I say that. I don't fucking care. This guy walked into a Walmart and hunted people. People that were just shopping for their groceries or picking up something for a party or grabbing something that they needed to do a project at the house. People that were just going about their lives. But because they were brown, he went into a Walmart and hunted them. He doesn't deserve kindness. empathy, compassion. He deserves to be executed. He deserves to stop breathing today. You want to put a needle in his arm and do it? Fine. You want to put him in an electric chair? Fine. You want to hang him? Fine. You want to have a firing squad? Fine. You want to take him out behind the jail, put him on his knees, and double tap him in the back of the fucking head? Fine. But this is why we need a death penalty. Scum like this